The Hive is without a doubt Minecraft Bedrock's most popular server. With around 40,000 concurrent players a day, it's no doubt that many people play and enjoy the Hive, including myself. However, as much as I love the Hive, I can't deny that it does have its issues, as every server does have its issues. So in today's video, I will be going over the Hive server along with my criticisms of it on what they may be doing wrong. Note, just because I'm criticizing some of the Hive's rules does not mean I am against the Hive in any shape or form. I just believe that the Hive may be doing some things wrong, and that could and should be changed for the better of the server. If you guys think otherwise or agree with anything mentioned, let me know in the comments below. I'll heart and reply each one. Also, if you do end up enjoying today's video, please subscribe as it helps me out a bunch. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So to start us off, I will start with the main rules. If you want to see the rules, a link will be in the description. The page states that it's not intended to be a full and final list of every rule and case, so just keep that in mind. But for the rules, I feel like the issue I and other people have are the ones we may just find dumb. For example, intentionally holding up or delaying a game is a rule, but there's really no clarification listed as to what the rule means. It's vague and could really mean anything. If you're running around trying not to die, would that technically mean you're intentionally delaying the game? Basically, I feel that some rules can be expanded upon so more players know what to do and what not to do. At the moment, some of the rules are just straight up confusing or dumb. Honestly, in my opinion, all the rules would need are some changes and definitely more clarification instead of the vagueness of them. As for the enforcement of the rules, most of the time if you can't enforce a rule, it shouldn't be a rule. Not many people who are legitimately hacking are getting banned from the server, and I think the Hive could use some brushing up in its moderation because it would definitely improve the server. Now, for this next part of the video, I actually asked Evident what he thought about the Hive's rules and what they are doing wrong. We had a little discussion about it and came up with some suggestions and constructive criticisms. So, as you know, I'm doing video on the Hive's rules and like what they're doing wrong, so in your opinion, how are the Hive's rules and what are they doing wrong?
Like, what are they doing wrong with the rules?
Yeah, like what do you think they're doing wrong, like with the rules or maybe enforcing them or like...
Okay, so yeah, they pretty much just make fake rules. Like, you know the one where it's like, you know, you're not allowed to, like, AFK or whatever? Yeah. Like, I'm sure that's a rule, but like, what is the point in putting that on there? Like, you know? Yeah. Like, honestly, like, why? Like, first of all, I don't think a single person has been banned for that. And if they are, the mods need to, like, stop wasting their time. Because
okay, yeah, fair.
That is, like, absurd. Like, who cares? Like, ban, like, the bee hoppers and stuff. Like,
yes. If you go AFK, it shouldn't be like you get banned.
Yeah, how do you get banned for intentionally AFKing? I swear there's been, like, 2 people who have been banned for that.
But, I mean, at least they could, like, ban evade, so...
Yeah, that's another thing. Ban evading's allowed. What's the point of banning people in the first place if you're allowed to ban evade?
Okay,
like that literally just removes the entire point.
I was checking on the forums, and they do it for the forums, but they don't do it for the server.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because, like, their whole philosophy is like, we ban accounts, not people. Then why do you ban people on the forums, but not on the server? Yeah, I think it's very obvious that, like, some of the rules they have on that website are, like, there so then people avoid doing them, and they don't actually enforce them. Like, they're not, like, going out here, like, witch hunting people who go AFK. You know? Like, I don't think, if you ask, like, MJ or a mod, they have probably never banned someone for that, because how are you gonna, like... It's such a bad rule, because how are you gonna know people's intentions? Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna know intentions from a Minecraft game?
Like, what if they have to go use the bathroom?
Yeah, they also, like, another thing that the Hive does is they have rules that they don't have on the website. Dude, oh my god, here's another one that it's like, why is this a rule? Intentionally hold up the game for no reason. Yes. Are you kidding me?
What covered that.
What does that mean?
I covered that one earlier in this video, and I
said... That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I said, like, what if you're just running around?
Yeah, is Clankstar about to join the game and, like, read my brain waves and like... and know that I'm intentionally running? Like, of course I'm intentionally running. I don't want to die.
It would actually, like, make a lot of sense. Like, as of late, like, there's been so many, like, auto clickers. Like,
yeah, no, because the reason is that, like, the staff doesn't ban them. You can, like, Super, keep that in. They don't do anything. They don't care at all if you auto-click. Like, I'm gonna stick by that. I feel like a lot of the Hive's rules, they can, like, solve themselves. Another thing I think they should do is, like, make, like, a CPS threshold. Because I asked Splodger about that. I was like, literally, just, you can ban every single auto-clicker ever. If you just make it so then, like, 25 CPS, after you get there, you're done. Like, you're gone.
Yeah.
And Splodger said, you know, we would do that, but theoretically, you could hold up your electric toothbrush to the mouse and get that much CPS. And it's like, okay, like, sure.
This is my mouse, and this is my electric toothbrush, and this is CPS.com. I only got 2 CPS.
Now, besides the joke, I actually believe he brought up good points. Me and Evident also went over the slash report feature, and it'd be great to have that implemented as soon as possible, as almost every other server has it. Changing some of the rules, such as going AFK, would also be a good change, because as I found out with Evident, AFK timers were added. What we discussed and the options the Hive has, I feel like the Hive should use or at least consider the options on the table. I believe most of the features and changes mentioned would really help the server overall. I don't think it should be that hard for the Hive to implement a slash report, especially since it's been 2 years since they said they've been working on it. But honestly, slash report is a server necessity in my opinion, so if you don't think that, you could fight me on it. If you can't report people in the game itself, it'd be a lot harder and less accessible to report players that could be hacking, which it definitely is in that state at the moment. And the thing is, the Hive rarely bans players, and even if they do, you can just ban evade. What I don't understand with the ban evading is how it's allowed on the server itself, but it's not allowed on the Hive forums. If you're going to enforce something that make a lot of sense for your server, I don't know why that rule wouldn't be the same with the server if it's on your forums. As you guys also saw in the Evident clip, we went over a CPS threshold, and I know I made a joke about what Splodger said in response to it with testing out the electric toothbrush, but it probably didn't work because I didn't have the proper mouse or toothbrush, or I just didn't do it properly. But in all honesty, the reasoning of people can be using an electric toothbrush was dumb. The ratio of people using auto compared to an electric toothbrush is like dream speedrunning odds. It really just doesn't make sense. So, Splodger, if you're seeing this, which I highly doubt you are, but if you are, I'm just suggesting that a CPS threshold would definitely be an easy fix for auto clickers, as there's been a huge increase in auto clickers and hackers in general as of late on the server. And as Evident said, I feel like a lot of the Hive's rules, they can solve themselves. Adding a CPS threshold would really help moderation of the server, as at the moment, there are more and more hackers I see on the Hive every day. Since there is a growing player count, it might be a good idea to keep it in consideration at the very least. Also, the fact the staff can know you're autoing and still not do anything is pretty absurd to me. Like, if you have the rule, enforce it. Rules aren't there to just scare people and build it on a trust system like there's a contract. It's there so if a rule gets broken, it's a violation. Therefore, you'd have to enforce a punishment on the violator. But overall, these are just some adjustments that can be made. I stand by the words said in this video, and I hope that if the Hive does see this, they take the constructive criticism into consideration, as everybody here, I'm sure, wants the Hive to be the best server on Minecraft Bedrock, and we want to see it succeed. The Hive is doing well, but it definitely could be doing better. So to the Hive, here's my final statement. Thank you for everything you've done for the community, for the server, just for everything in general, and if you're watching, please take the constructive criticism into consideration. As for my viewers, if there are any thoughts you have on this topic, feel free to share them below, as I said in this video. I hope you all enjoyed and have a good day or night, and I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.